A familiar writer is writing the new Conan comic series coming from Titan Comics. It's Jim Sub. Let's talk about it. Hit it. Hello and welcome to World of Conan. So we're talking about Jim Sub writing the new, well, it's probably the flagship series, the new Conan series for Titan's upcoming Conan comic book, which will launch in May of 2023. As we can see from the page here, this kind of went, I kind of missed this for some reason, even though I was like reporting this. And anyway, it's an interesting choice. Some regard Jim Sub as the better writer of Conan during the modern Marvel run. He did the Serpent War comic Conan miniseries, which I liked. He seemingly co-wrote the Avengers No Road Home, where Conan does his first appearance, which I will say the Conan stuff in it was okay. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing special. And yeah, he done a Conan and Red Sonja run miniseries, I think, in 2015. And yeah, so in a way it's not that surprising it's news, since even though Conan was under Marvel, they were still licensed from Heroic Signatures under Fredrik Malmberg, the guy who oversees everything Conan right now. And then so they probably had a working relationship, so he's kind of like continuing to work on Conan. We shall see how good it is. It's gonna be more free than in Marvel, more raw, or and it would be interesting to see how they will adapt the Conan stories. Will they adapt the old, not all, I mean the original stories? Will they make their own series, like a completely new adventures? I think that's the best idea to go forward, and maybe tie in at times with the original stories, because quite frankly they've been done very well many times, especially by old Marvel, Dark Horse, and now Ablaze Comics. So redoing the original stories, I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't think they're gonna do that either. Because obviously it says new series, but I was thinking if they like incorporate the classic stories into that. I don't know, like Dark Horse did, which was a fantastic idea in my opinion. Still the best as well, Dark Horse, with the, well, I mean, old Marvel definitely up there as well. It's kind of what flavor you want. Anyways, let's read the article. I've got a couple of things here. Also another one announcement by Jim Sub. So it says Jim Sub will write Titan's upcoming Conan comic. The new series will launch in May of 2023. During the Conan the Barbarian 90th anniversary panel at Comic Con International this week, Titan Comics announced that Jim Zub will write their upcoming Conan comic. Zub has plenty of history with the character, having written the character at Marvel. Zub's run will launch with a story during the next year's Free Comic Book Day, with the first issue coming in May of next year as well. Titan is partnering with Heroic Signatures on the comic. Heroic manages the licenses for Robert E. Howard's characters, including Conan and Solomon Kane. So have you guys read Jim Zub's run? I haven't yet. I'm gonna start the new Marvel run soonish. Like I said, I've heard that Jim Zub is the better writer. Aaron hasn't really impressed me. So I think it's good. There's a new writer, or that they got the new writer on the Marvel run, and as well this Titan thing. It's Titan Comics, at least it's not Aaron. Personally, I read some of his other stuff, and I don't. It just doesn't. His stuff really doesn't do anything for me. But what do you guys think? Do you like Jim Zub? His stories? Is it good? Is it a good choice? I mean, they could have gone for much worse choices, I think. Could have been kind of risky going for some completely unknown, but then again, who knows? I mean, Roy Thomas is still around. Maybe give him a run. That would be so awesome. He really respected the legacy of Howard and his written word, which I think he adapted really beautifully in the old Marvel days, using Howard's language, because it is really its own character, the language of Howard. So he did that, I would say, probably the best out of everyone who's adapted his work. Howard's work. Probably Roy Thomas has adapted the best, then Dark Horse, and then the others. But yeah, tell me guys what you think. Do you think it's a good idea with Jim Zub? I think this news kind of went past me. I see it's a couple of months old now, the news, but still it kind of like, I don't know why I didn't notice that Jim Zub is the new writer. I only knew that we're gonna start a new series, but I didn't know the writer. Also, I noticed that Jim Zub is launching a new Red Sonja, Unbreakable, this October, leading into the 50th anniversary of Red Sonja. It's got art by Giovanni Valletta, known for John Wick and James Bond. I saw some of the interior art. I don't know. I'm not the greatest Red Sonja fan, because I haven't read that much of the comics of her comics. I mean, just kind of right now introduced to her in the old Marvel, and yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What's interesting? There's like one comment on his homepage where some guy says, "Self-made. Sonja as a warrior was born from personal tragedy and with the help of her patron goddess Shacha," or how you say that. Red Sonja fans want classic old-school Sonja, established by Roy Thomas and successfully followed by Mark Russell and Jimmy Palmiotti in their recent runs. Please give us that Sonja. I actually follow that sentiment. I agree. The classic Sonja I've been reading is really cool, and I like that there's this personal tragedy about her and the patron goddess. So, and I'm liking the old school Red Sonja I'm reading in Conan, so I'm in agreement with that guy. In that would be the better story. But who knows? Could be good if you didn't know. So there's a new Jim Sub Red Sonja coming, and I didn't have much else. So what you guys think? You excited for the new? I mean, I'm excited in checking it out, seeing how it is, especially the new novel. That's exciting. See how it turns out. This new comic series that's gonna come from Titan Comics is gonna be interesting to see how it will pan out, as well as with the other iconic characters from Howard. So we shall see. Anyway, that's all, folks. Hail Conan, and goodbye.